Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe. Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis. And at the end of this episode, Luke and Di will finally be ringing the number on this ransom note to find out what's happened to his stolen hat. Can this hair-raising scandal actually be happening? What hothead has hijacked Luke's hat? How far back does this mystery and Luke and Ollie's hairlines really go? What will our WrestleTalk heroes find at the end of this episode of the WrestleTalk News? And who really is Byron Saxton? Speaking of stuff on top of people's heads, Shawn Michaels has Cuddys' hair. Segway. In a true end of an era, a Florida-based barber posted the following on Facebook. Today I had the honor of meeting a childhood hero of mine, Shawn Michaels, and getting him ready for WrestleMania this weekend. Shawn has had the ponytail for over 20 years, and today he had me cut it off and give him a new look. Such a genuine and down-to-earth guy. It was such a privilege being trusted with the famous locks. With a before and after photo of the Heartbreak Kid's hair. But that might not be the only WrestleMania legacy broken this weekend. Double segue. As The Undertaker is almost guaranteed to come out of retirement this Sunday. PW Insider have reported, though, they've heard Taker is scheduled to appear at WrestleMania, but it's not a lock he'll actually wrestle, where he could just do an angle to set up a match with John Cena for the following year. Dave Scherer has since furthered this on the site, writing, "It's very possible that the two men will simply face off in a non-official capacity." As frustrating for fans as that might be, there is an argument to be made for its business sense. While heavily teased, Undertaker vs. John Cena is not an advertised match for WrestleMania 34. In fact, the show is already very stacked with other draws. The mainstream appeal of Ronda Rousey's debut wrestling match, Daniel Bryan returning from retirement, and the dream match of AJ Styles vs. Shinsuke Nakamura. By having Taker return to WWE just to set up a match with Cena at WrestleMania 35, the company would be replicating one of their most successful business plays ever. Advertising Rock the Dwayne Johnson versus Cena at Mania with a year-long build, which still holds the record for WWE's biggest ever number of pay-per-view buys. And that might be a necessary draw in 2019 if WWE no longer have one of their top stars. Triple goddamn segue! After posting an image with Brock Lesnar just hours before WWE's Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, UFC President Dana White has now flat out said the Beast Incarnate will be returning to MMA on yesterday's UFC Tonight. Yeah, Brock Lesnar's coming back. I don't know when, but yes he is. Lesnar's WWE contract reportedly ends at WrestleMania 34, where he's widely expected to lose his Universal Championship to Roman Reigns. If he does leave WWE following the event, Brock may still need to serve suspension time for his USADA drug test failure from his last UFC fight in 2016 against Mark. It's not a swear word, it's his name! Which is possibly why Dana doesn't give an exact time frame on Lesnar's return. This follows Paul Heyman's comments to the New York Post earlier this week, who said it's most likely Brock will be leaving WWE, and that Heyman's contract is also due. It remains to be seen what's going to happen with Paul Heyman.
God, man, I've been stood there for ages waiting for you to finish.
Sorry, man, I forgot.
It's so disorientating the way you cut around. Can we call this guy now?
Okay, let's find out what the hat scandal is all about.
Okay.
Ring that number. That's extravagant typing.
It is. Dial. Hello?
Hey Luke, Brian Zane here. So you know that mystery buyer you were so worried about? Well, it was me. But hey, don't take it personally, man. It's all about gamesmanship. See, we're just one day away from us putting out our respective WrestleMania predictions, and I would do anything to beat you at that game and become the undisputed king of wrestling YouTube. So if it means I have to steal your little hat, you know what? I'm going to do it. But don't worry about it, man. It's safe and sound. Nothing's gonna happen to it. You have my word, okay? See you tomorrow. Now, what am I gonna do? Well, gosh, this shiny red button sure looks good. What am I gonna do? Button, who's gonna push the button?
How dare you, Brian Zane? You've just made these WrestleMania predictions personal!
Actually, do you know what, mate? It's fine. I'll just buy another hat.
No, you've unleashed the beast in WrestleTalk, Brian. Luke is really upset. He's gonna rip out your goddamn throat!
Honestly, I'm not angry about it.
We'll see you tomorrow, Brian. For WrestleMania predictions and everyone else, you should probably subscribe. And this Sunday, when WrestleMania actually happens, we'll find out who the true kings of wrestling YouTuber are. But in the meantime, what are the 5 best David and Goliath tag teams in WWE history? Click the image on the left to find out at WrestleTalk.com and click the video beneath for more great wrestling stuff. I've been Ollie Davis. We're coming for you, Brian Zane! And that was wrestling.